Welcome to Club Wisdom 8, and the petition has beaten 700. This is absolutely great, and we're having some very interesting people come along, as well as having the Ukrainian from last time writing in the comments of YouTube. It's been great because he really wants Shining Force to come out, and while his country's at war, I think it means a lot to have, you know, people who are having such a hard time in their life and they really see the importance of having Shining Force. Now, again, I'm going to say we need a good Shining Force game, not no nonsense. Now, I've just put out a video about Time Defenders. Time Defenders did get released, and I did play the game, and you don't even need to watch the video if you don't want, because the game is slow, takes up so many GBs, and the gameplay is awful. The only thing that they do right is probably the way the gacha works. That's as far as it goes. So when it comes to making cash, that bit works. The rest of the game doesn't work at all. It's the worst game. I must say it's the worst game I've ever played, to some extent. I mean, I wouldn't even call that playing. That's not even playing. That game should not be a gacha game. It should just be like a game you pay like a few dollars for, and then you put. It's not even worth that. Imagine a game that bad. No, I don't know what Vespa were thinking. So honestly, Time Defenders needs to disappear. That game, no one should support it. No one should put any money towards it. That game needs to go. And as Vespa continue to bleed all their cash and everyone realizes they're finished off, they need to sell Shining Force in the correct way. They need to sell Shining Force without attaching their stupid company Hive to it. They just need to sell the company by itself and not have their rubbish developers have any connection to it, because no matter how good the demo of Shining Force was, I guarantee the game running under Vespa would never have worked. It couldn't have worked. Vespa have zero ability to make their own game. Time Defenders is a great example, and again, the next example is very simple, because King's Raid, they never made it, they bought it. So they have never made a game, they got no experience, they need to sell it off ASAP, and no hope for Vespa to ever use that IP. Vespa are diseased. The only thing they got going for them is if they put everything into King's Raid and they only focus on that. Time Defenders will be finished in a year. They'll probably take it offline. You're wasting anything by putting anything into that game. I don't even know how they could even get away with releasing it to a Western audience. I don't know what they're thinking. I really think Vespa have lost the plot. So don't give them money. Don't even let them have the idea of producing a good quality Shining Force. They're not going to do it. They don't deserve any money at all. Let them keep trying to sell their game, and let's try and reach 1,000, and then I can push some worthwhile companies to try and buy the game. And if worthwhile companies buy the game, at least we're going to get some good gameplay. Even if we had to pay more for the gacha, I mean, at least we'd get to try and play the game, and perhaps we'd have a proper story as well. So let's see how that goes. All the best. Oh, wait a minute. Let's sign. I forgot my name. Yep, that's right. So who's going to sign? Who's going to save Shining Force? I think Dimension X should save it, and it should be Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange 2022 at hotmail.com, and this game is so much better than Time Defenders. Vespa have ruined everything. Okay, I think that's good enough. Good. Now, guys, put your petition in. Club Wisdom 8 over and out.